Where Napoleon is buried. For 19 years, Napoleon lay buried on a distant island. His body was sealed in 4 coffins. When they opened them 2 decades later, he looked almost unchanged. Some say it was arsenic, others blame the sealed coffins. The story of Napoleon's final resting place reads like a detective novel. It starts with his death in exile. The year was 1821. Napoleon died on St. Helena, a lonely Atlantic island. His last wish seemed simple enough. He wanted to be buried by the Seine River in Paris. He wanted to rest among the French people he loved, but politics got in the way. The British wouldn't allow it. They feared his grave would become a shrine. So they buried him in Geranium Valley on St. Helena. Even this simple burial turned complicated. The French wanted his tomb to say just Napoleon. The British demanded Napoleon Bonaparte. Neither side would compromise. They sealed his body with extreme care. First came a tin coffin lined with satin, then a wooden one, then lead. Finally, mahogany covered in purple velvet. They took special care of his heart and stomach. These went into silver vases filled with wine spirits. The vases were sealed and placed with his body. Then came a strange turn of events. By 1840, everything had changed. The French king wanted to boost his popularity. The British needed French support in the Middle East. Suddenly, returning Napoleon's body seemed like a good idea. When they opened the coffin, something remarkable appeared. His body looked almost perfectly preserved. This sparked wild theories. Some blamed arsenic poisoning. Others pointed to the airtight coffins. Scientists found a simpler answer. The absence of air had transformed Napoleon's remains. His flesh had turned into a waxy substance called adipocere. In December 1840, Paris finally welcomed Napoleon home. 1 million people attended the funeral procession. Veterans of his old campaigns lined the streets. But the journey wasn't over. It took 20 more years to complete his tomb. On April 2, 1861, the time finally came. Emperor Napoleon III kept the ceremony intimate. The Empress, the Prince Imperial, and close family attended. Today, Napoleon rests under the golden dome of Les Invalides. 12 victory goddesses guard his red quartzite sarcophagus. The Seine flows nearby, just as he wished.